What's going on, peeps? It's Wrath here, hanging out today, playing some more Idle Heroes. Today, we have things to do. Now, we have a bunch of new events that popped up today, but I'm not going to worry too much about them right now. One, because they're confusing. I don't know what I'm doing here. There's 100 different tabs. We'll go through it at some other date, and we will investigate someone being murdered. It's going to happen, but not today. We also have like the heroic summon event going on. I debated just going ahead and pulling a bunch of summons, try to upgrade our heroes. But we're not really locked right now in progress based on where our heroes are. We just 6-starred Garuda. She's doing fine, so I don't really necessarily need to push her higher right now. Plus, I know when we go to drop heroic summons, it's going to be a problem with our bag space. We only can get like 50 heroes at a time. Then we'll have to go hit the altar up, sacrifice a bunch of stuff, and do that over and over again. That'll be a little bit tedious. So today, what I figured we should do is probably push our chapters a little bit. We're on chapter 11 right now. We only need to do one more stage to clear 620. Not a problem. I'll knock that out. Level up a hero, easy. Boss damage, easy. We'll get that done. This is already finished. And then we got to go to 720 and grab some gold out. So I've got a bunch of gold piled up in my thingamajig bob, so I'm not going to pull that out. I'm going to just leave it there until we get here. And that should push us to chapter 14, which we're not going to do that today, okay? I'm not going to grind out 40 campaign stages, although we probably could. But that's going to get us to monsters and whatnot, which we do need to get to eventually. But I think it will also unlock a new growth pack for us once we get to chapter 12, which, I mean, that's a lot of food. That's a lot of food, heroes. So that's the goal today. First things first, I guess we'll go ahead and knock out this right here. Boop. Shouldn't be a problem. This is 620, so it's I guess the big boss battle. Is it going to be tough, though? It looks like the answer to that riddle is no. Garuda doing some workage. Everyone died on our team except for our good guys, but that's to be expected. But they died instantly thereafter. Garuda obviously doing all the heavy lifting there. So 620, done. Finished, finito. New map unlocked. Also, I didn't realize this. When I used to play back in the day, your idle loot was only stored for up to 8 hours. That was what it started at. So you had to get on every 8 hours and collect your loot. I don't know when they bumped up 24 hours, but that's super nice. I've been thinking every night I fell asleep, I was waking up and like, I've been missing loot. But I haven't been missing loot. So that's a nice little change. Either way, jump in the map. Land of Heat. That's where we're moving to now. Bam! The Heat Land. What kind of stuff we getting out of this? Oh, they're starting to drop artifacts for us. Nice, 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 nice. So what do we unlock for chapter 7? Free team up arena. So more arena crap. I'll be honest with you, I'm not super duper hyped about arena stuff. But let's go ahead and just knock out probably like, I don't know, 5 or 10 of these real quick like. And then we'll go and check on what I need to do for the chapter. I think I still need to do the guild boss thing. That should be pretty easy. And level up a hero to 100, but we've got plenty of loot for that. Who do I want to level up though? That's the real question. Who am I going to bring up as my next level 100 hero? Barton, maybe? He has chances to stun and whatnot, plus he's a warrior, so he'll get a little bit of a buff from our guild tech, and that'll be fine. I mean, he's not going to go probably like the distance or anything, but to build him up early to 100 is not that big of a thing. We'll need to take any hero that's going to go to 6-star to 100 anyway, and then we can feed him out down the road. So, yeah, we'll keep doing this, whoop, bing, keep doing this stuff, and plan a little bit. So, the heroic summon is a bit different now. They have like a prayer hero, which I'm guessing is like either a pity timer sort of kind of thing. But it seems to go into like the actual event itself. So like at 400 summons, you're guaranteed to get the hero you prayed for. And you can even put like dark and light heroes there, which is crazy to me. That was not a thing before. But it does make, I guess, kind of targeting certain hero copies a lot easier. You can guaranteed get who you want. And I haven't been 100% sure who I'm going to put there yet. I've been thinking about it. Now I know, as soon as I say that, 14 people are going to be like, build Eloise. I get it. Okay, I get it. Everybody wants Eloise to get built. That's why I'm not doing it. I got to be different, all right? If I'm doing the same thing everybody does, whatever. So I was kind of thinking, to be weird and different, I should build a hero I know nothing about that seems kind of good, that I've heard no one say anything about at all. And I was thinking in my brain hole that I might build Unimax. He's a fortress hero. I guess he was the next fortress hero after I quit the game. He's a warrior, which means he fits my tech that I'm kind of building right now for Garuda. I feel like it's better, especially for a free-to-play player, to make sure the heroes you're building fit your tech tree, rather than going outside of it, because you're going to lose a ton of stats for no reason. So if I build him, the reason I kind of like him, okay, he's a warrior, so he's big boy, big tanky. That's always a nice thing. But he has quite a bit of self-sustain kind of in his kit, and he drains enemies' attack, which is kind of nice. I feel like that would be really good for the Aspen Dungeon, and I don't know how good Garuda's going to be in the Aspen Dungeon, so I kind of want to build someone as a secondary who I think could be good there. I'm not sure how far I'll build him. I'm not saying he's going straight to E5 or anything, and if I did, it's still not a big deal. I could take him to E5 and then just, like, swap him over to a different Fortress hero if I was like, hey, you know what, maybe a Inosuke. Boop. Not a big thing, alright? But I feel like that'd be kind of a fun build, because I know nothing about him, I've heard no one talk about him, but he seems like he could actually have some legitimate utility, so maybe he's who we'll put in the wishing thing. I did debate putting Garuda in there, just so I could probably get her to 9 or 10 star faster, and that might be the smarter idea. It's probably the better idea, honestly, because that would guarantee I could get her to 9 relatively fast and maybe even 10 star much quicker. This is 7:10, so we'll probably stop after this and go back and check on what we need to do and take a little break from it. So maybe that's the idea. Maybe just put Garuda in there. I think I have plans, and then I question myself and I have no plans. That's what it ends up turning out to be. 10 more stards? Shards indeed. Go ahead and auto battle here. No, I'm sorry. I'm a peasant. Peasants can't afford things like that. Give me this. 1,000 more promotion stones, though. That's good. Who we taking to 100? We say King Barton? Or Queen? Probably King Barton. Let's just do King Barton. Let's go ahead and just... Hold up. If I got to evolve him, I can't just max up the bro. Quick upgrade. We got plenty of stuff. Okay, you're level 100. That's now done. What's your gear? You're butt naked. That's not good. Let's give you some stuff to make you less naked. That looks nice. All right, so no longer butt naked. That chapter's now complete. Bam. We need to fight a guild boss. Easy enough. We've got guild bosses. We can fight them. You. Get ready to get destroyed. I mean, everything looks fine. I see no issues here. Let's get to it. See what we can do here with our 6-star Garuda. I did build her stone up to have, like, crit. I'm not sure how good that is. I'm debating, this is my thought, if Eloise is so insanely popular right now, what we could do is build, like, a precision Garuda. Because if I remember correctly, precision is like the counter to block, and since Eloise, if she doesn't block, isn't nearly as good, if we had a really high precision Garuda, we might just decimate Eloise like crazy. So I don't know, that could be just a little thought in the back of my mind. Either way, we're doing pretty good here. This first guy's gonna go down relatively fast. I don't know if we're gonna get through the entire guild boss fight here, although she is doing some workage. We did lose one of our dudes, and that's fine. It does drop Garuda's stats a little bit, or her output of damage, to have one of our guys dead. Now we have 2 of our guys dead, but either way, we're doing fine. Doing a good chunk of damage, honestly. Gosh, that little insane amount of feather ticks is crazy. Just chunks their HP away. I love it. Keep it on 3. Get her ready to go for energies, and now when she casts her ultimate skill, well, she might actually kill the whole thing this time. We'll see. She's going to attack probably first next, and this guy's going down for sure if he even doesn't burn out at the end of this one. Yeah, he's dead. She's going to go down. There we go. Okay, guild boss destroyed. Only 4 million damage there, but that's because we killed them. Okay, they were dead. Barton actually did okay. You know, not bad. Not bad, Barton. I mean, not crazy, obviously, but not bad. We'll take it. 4 million damage. I can do another attack here if I wanted to, but we're not going to worry about it. We're going to back out. We're going to snag on this. Bam. Grab that. Bam. Give me this. And all of this is already done. Got our guild techs upgraded. Upgraded a stone. Tower of Oblivion done. Exploring 5 times Celestial Island. Not a problem. Give me all that loot. And now we've already got some of this done as well. Boop. Boop. Now I heard in my comments section, somebody was like, bro, if you click on this and you click go, and you don't claim the loot, it still does it. We'll see. It didn't. Okay, so maybe, what if we claim just the loot? Boing. And not the XP. Did it still do it? No, okay, so you gotta claim it. That's fine. Maybe it was a bug back in the day they patched out of the system. Either way, we're ready for it. Give me all that loot, level me up a little bit. That's what I'm talking about. Now, claim out that stuff right there. So now I just gotta do 10 more stages in campaign, and this chapter will be done. Actually, this is available now, right? Yes. 600 gems for 3 5-star food puppets and all that business. Give me. Absolutely give it to me right meow. And now, we'll go ahead and knock out the rest of these. 10 more of these, get this going. Everyone's still pretty much the same. Shouldn't be too hard, I don't think, to make this kind of go down. No one's really been giving us too much of a fight as of right now. And I think now we've got the Barton going in there, and he'll be doing some damage too, so that'll be nice. But yeah, so that'll give us our chapter 14, I think, once this is done. So we're kind of moving up there. And the downside, I'm going to pop this back in 3x. What am I doing here? But yeah, I'm still kind of debating on the heroic summon thing. I put Garuda in there. I'm almost guaranteed to be able to take her to 9-star within probably the next couple of days, which would be crazy. That would be a huge amount of progress for the team. We would get way higher in the tower, a lot more 5-star heroes, a lot more food. But I'm still not sure if she's what I'm going to take to E5 or not. If I stop her at 10, I need to have a hero that I plan on building instead of her to go beyond. And I'm not really like sold on anything yet, because like I said, I don't want to build Eloise because everyone builds Eloise, and I understand that. She's the best. She makes everything easy. I get it. But I gotta be different. I can't handle it. There's something wrong with me. If everyone does something, I gotta do something different. It's who I am on the inside. I gotta be a contrarian. So I'm thinking, what if we did just build an E5 Garuda? I mean, honestly, it's not that big of a deal. At least it wasn't back when I played before. I'm not sure if they've changed this or not. But you weren't like locked into a hero even when they were E5. You could always swap them out for a different hero. It wasn't a big deal. You could regress them, get all their materials back, use them to build somebody else. It wasn't like a game-ending mistake to build somebody to E5 around the time that I stopped playing. Earlier on when I started playing, if you built like the wrong 10-star hero, you were boned. Like, it was horrible for you. There was like nothing you could do. It was like, well, you're stuck with this 10-star hero forever. But as they added the enabling system, the regression systems, it became less of a problem. So I'm not too terribly worried about building the wrong heroes. I know you're like, well, it'll take longer to make progress. You build the wrong things. I get that, and that's fine. I'm not trying to speed run everything and beat the whole game in an afternoon. That's more for people that are spending monies. You know what I'm saying? If you're spending dollars, you're speed running. I'm free to play in it, so I'm not worried about going at light speed and just zipping through everything. So we're not going to worry about doing everything perfect. So, like I said, I like that mindset anyway, because it opens up the game a little bit more. You can kind of build things like, this looks cool to me. I want to build this hero. Even if it's not best in slot, even if it's worst in slot, if you think it looks cool, who cares? You're here to have fun. You're not here to be the best. I'm not here to be #1 Idle Heroes master. I'm here to have fun playing the game, and that's what I want to do. So maybe Garuda goes to E5 first, just because she'll be an easy build, and then we kind of branch out from there and decide, if we have a lot of food, because I really want to build, here's the thing, I want to build a Drake. He's a dark hero. I know it might be hard to do on free-to-play, but of all the heroes I looked at when I came back, I was like, man, this guy looks cool. I would love to build one of these just because he looks awesome. So he might be high on our build priority list just because he looks awesome. He may suck, and if he does, whoopsie doodles, but he does look cool, and that's #1 for me right now. Okay, so we are up to 720. This is the final countdown. Let's go ahead, take this down. That'll be the last campaign stage we need to do for the day. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Odio 1. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that, bro. Crazy. He's kind of like Unimax's little brother. If you think about it, so she just decimated his whole soul. Like, hey, what's up? Dead. All right, so that guy's Dunsky. We'll go ahead and just jump into... Oh, is this the last one for normal? Is chapter 8 it, and then you move into hard? Interesting. What? Soul Temple. I'm not sure what... This is new for me, so when we unlock this, that's going to be a whole new feature to mess with. Is there anything else new in 820? Monsters. Okay. That's good. What's our XP looking like here? 51 every 5 seconds? Not bad. Not bad at all. This will give us a lot more, hopefully, of these little artifacts that I can use for food to get more dusts or whatever it is. The upgrade for artifact materials is not dust. It's like artifact dust. I don't know. To upgrade my hero's artifacts a little bit. We don't have anything great right now anyways. In terms of artifacts, we just have red artifacts. We don't have like anything orange. Let's go ahead and grab out this though. 300 monster bloods. Delicious. Grab out our gems. Bam. Go ahead and grab that out, grab this out, and now it's mostly going to be grinding out Chapter 8, activating our monster, and we can push forward after that and get some more forest food, which will of course be good for getting our Garuda. But We're only like 15 minutes deep today. We've got a lot done in that 15 minutes. We've made some serious progression. But now I guess, maybe we just take a peek-see in this and see what this is all about. Because this is totally new to me. I have no idea what any of this stuff is. We got wanted posters, we've got movie tickets, we've got files, we've got more wanted posters, we've got a crazy creepy mask. I already grabbed this out. I guess this is just a daily check-in. So I got this I understand. Check in daily, get stuff. It gives us these treasure coupons for the treasure train, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. And then I clicked on it, and it was like, haha, nice try, nerd. Stage 14 needed, so we're not there yet. But maybe someday. For now, I guess, round of investigation 1 out of 3. I guess it just uses one of these little scrolls, which I'm not sure where I got that scroll. Do you get, it doesn't really have like a daily refresh timer on it. I don't know. Let's just investigate and see what happens. Investigate. Detective, thank God you were here. The situation in the scene is quite complicated, and we need you to uncover the truth. You've picked the wrong guy for the job. Okay. Oh, God. Investigate to unlock, investigate to unlock, investigate to unlock all this stuff. Okay, final deduction requires 10 of these to deduce. Examine the corpse. That should be step 1 of any murder investigation. You walk in, and there's a dead body. Let's look at the dead body. Let's see what happened to the dead body, and then we'll talk to other people. So let's look. I can't look at anything. Never mind. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Is there anything else I can do? I can't look at the dead body yet. I'm not smart. I don't have enough tickets to look at your dead body. Can I inquire on you? No, I can't. How about you? No, he's got a lot of questions, though. She has 3 questions. Oh, God. Okay, we can't do any of this. I lied. How do we get more of these? Is there a way to get more? Investigation tickets? I don't know. Summon prizes, Ghost Hunter, Value Package, and Luck Relay. So buying. For doing summons, Ghost Hunter. What the heck is a Ghost Hunter? You see any ghosts about the business? I don't see any ghosts about the business. That requires stuff that's... Wait, hold up this. I don't know how to get these. How do I get these? Purchase with gems or star... Okay, so you just gotta buy these things, I guess? I don't know. I don't know how this works. I'm confused. This is a very confusing event. Maybe we don't do the event because it's confusing me and I don't know what's going on. And instead we do something we do know. What would that be? I don't know. We could do another guild fight, or... I don't want to do a bunch of summons right now. I just don't. I don't want to jump through and be jumping through hoops through my bag and having to disassemble bros every 3 seconds. But I do need to do my free daily heroics, so I need to set someone here. It just needs to happen. I think the astute choice here, for progression-wise, is just put Garuda down there. Oh, it tells you when you do it. Okay. She has extra chances during the summons? Interesting. Okay, You get rewards. The point rewards become the shards of the prayer hero. Okay, yep. The hero that can be replaced with will become the prayer hero. Don't know what that means, but okay. And that lets us actually use our free heroic summon for the day. You have to do 500 to get one for sure. That's insane. Either way, whatever. We'll go ahead and just drop one of those, get our free out of the way for the day. What's the rates at during event? Does it tell you now? Is this the boosted rates of everybody? I don't know. Honestly, I couldn't tell you. It's been too long, so good lord, 0.00. That's crazy. So maybe we'll go after her later to get that 10-star. We're not at 10-star. What do we got now? We got a decent amount of food, though, sitting here. We got 5 of those. We've got anyone we can pick, dude. I believe I also have... I got a 6-star forest hero here. So we can almost for definitely sure take her to 8-star. 9, not quite yet. But with this chapter loot, I mean, how close were we getting more 5-star food? Chapter 14, that shouldn't be too hard to move through. 2 more puppets here. That's not bad. 2 more puppets there. That's pretty close. What does 9-star need? A copy and a 6-star or something? It's been a long time since I've done it, so I don't really remember exactly. But yeah, we're not too far off of a potential 9-star Garuda. Which is kind of crazy. It's kind of nuts. I'm debating what I want to do. This is my problem. I'm stuck in debation mode. Because I think the only way I guess we're going to be able to do any of the... Okay, so how do you do this? No available hero. How do we not have an available hero? I don't know. I guess we just don't have one. But... Boop. So we get her, we get some 4-star gear as well. That's pretty nice. Especially if we get a couple of copies of her, the more of those we get, we can make some 5-star of the gear. And I think that's a big step up from like what we're using right now. But summon prizes, 500 for a full completion. There's no way. We're not getting 500 scrollages within the next week. But we do have like 250-ish, I think, right now. I could go check in on it. And we'll get some from this. We'll get 5 more of those search warrants, which apparently, these must be like the rarest currency in the game. Because if it takes... I must be like on drugs or something, because this seems ridiculous. If everything takes 10, and you have to do 300 summons just to get your first 10, like how in the absolute scrotums are you supposed to do these events? That's like 2,000 heroic summons or something. That's insane. I don't understand. I don't get it. Maybe, like I said, maybe I just don't know what's going on. Maybe there's an easier way to do this and you guys can help me out with it. Right now, this seems like free to play. Might as well even look at that. There's no way in crap you're jumping 1 billion summons to get 1 billion of those little investigation scrolls. We're not even close, but we are 263 summons. So we will absolutely hit 300 just by getting the free loot the game gives us from doing these summons, which isn't bad. But if I can't make it to 400 and guarantee a Garuda copy, is it worth? That's the real question. So in the next week, do I have a realistic plan for reaching more summons? That's wishing, that's profit summons, that's those things, that's gimiges. What are you? Lucky skin. So we're not going to get any more scrummins out of our fantasy arcade for right now, unless it's something special inside the game itself that we get those from. I don't really know where all of our scroll rewards come from. Now, I can buy some every day. I know people say, like, don't do that, that's stupid. You shouldn't buy the scrolls in here anymore. And maybe they're right. Maybe I'm just old-fashioned. That seems like an intelligent way to do it. In the next 5 days, we can get at least 40 more summons this way, though, and that could get us close to a Garuda copy. Maybe the ideal way of doing it. I don't know. We're not quite... What's Aspen Dungeon unlock at? 9, 10. So we're not too far off of Aspen Dungeon unlocks. Maybe we could go through the Aspen, try to get some deals there. There's a possibility. That could be something we do. Celestial Island Adventures, they give like a 1 or 2. Like, it's not a lot of heroic summons if you even get one at all. So that's probably not a great way to go for more of them. Tavern, we could try to target them in the tavern or just get more gems. Next, this is new. They didn't have this when I started playing. You can see the next coming events. That's nice. That's just handy. But they do have a mysterious chest event. And now, if I remember correctly, back in the day, these got pretty expensive. So maybe I don't want to blow all my gems summoning because I need to buy the chests. Very possible. Very, very possible. But for nowsies, I don't know. We've been just waffling around here for like 8 minutes and doing nothing, just looking around and feeling lost. So I'm not really sure how we're supposed to do this, or if we're just like, don't worry about that. If you guys have tips on this, let me know. If you don't, well, and I guess we're in the same boat. You and me are the same. I guess we can grind out, we just unlock this new thing and look at the Soul Temple for a second, just because it's close. It's only 5 stages, get that knocked out. We got to do a bunch of campaign anyway. We've already done a bunch of campaign today. But yeah. Get this new thing unlocked, take a peek-see at it, see what it's all about. If we can even use it, if we need special things to use it. I feel like if it's unlocked this early in the game, though, I mean, 8.5 isn't that deep in. I mean, if it's before monsters, you'd think the stuff you need to, you know, use the Soul Temple would be at least kind of available. Maybe it's not. I don't know, though. This is all new to me. So we'll see. These guys are going down pretty easy, though. So right now, like I said, we're not, like, in a pinch to upgrade Garuda. Like, we don't need to take her to 7 or 8 star to make progress. It feels like she's doing just fine as a 6 star. And that's why I'm not jumping into, like, the heroic summons today. So I don't feel like I actually, like, I need to do it to make progress. So we'll push it off, maybe wait towards the end of the event when we maybe have, like, the max amount of scrolls we can have. And then if we're like, we can definitely get 400, we'll go ahead and just drop 400 summons and snag ourselves a copy, and that'll be all great. For now, though, I'm just going to kind of wait on it, be patient, see what we can come up with. Yeah. And I don't know, maybe the event that we're on right now, like that little investigation thing, maybe those scrolls don't go away after the event. Maybe just constantly build up more of them. So, I don't know, maybe that's how that works out. Either way, 8.5, We can idle for some forest food here. Let's do it, and let's see what this is going to be all about. So should be a boss, maybe? It's a Gherkinator! Oh, nice. Actually, Gherkinator be kind of tanky. Gherkinator be getting donged on. Yeah, he's going down. I bet that was a really annoying stage back in the day, getting through all of his heals. I guarantee it. That was probably like the most annoying guy ever to fight. That sounds like familiar in my brain. That 8-5 was a sticking point. That sounds like something I would remember. Either way, got that done. Let's go take a peek-see over here at this soul temple. What are you? Oh, I remember looking at this on the other account, but it needs these special things. What are these? Starry gems. Ew. Information. Interesting. So this is, I guess, all the stuff you can get from Awakening. If we just put, like, say, Garuda in here, it takes 100 of these suckers. What is this? Okay, whatever. So you gotta, is this like spending only, or is there a way to get these for free? Okay, so after chapter 13:8, we can get some of those, but that's not these. And you gotta turn these into those. And to get these, those cost dollars. So I'm not sure if this is just for spending players, and like free-to-play players like don't worry about this. Is it the same cost for a 6-star as well? Weird. I guess so. What is this? 3 other to get 30 points. Oh, I guess you get one free Awaken at 3,600 points. Interesting. Huh. Weird. And that refreshes like every long time. Long time. We don't know about that. Either way, so maybe that's just something we don't worry about for now. Seems like it. Same with this. Seems like Lunatic Asylum. Don't worry about it. Not worth it. Soul Temple. Just pretend it's not even there. Just pretend that doesn't exist. And the game's easier. Okay, so we're sitting around that 30-minute mark. Now, we waffled for, I'm not gonna lie, probably 10 minutes there. Just looking around stuff and being lost. And that's fine. That's part of coming back to a game that's been out for like dang near 10 years now. We did make some serious progress. Okay, we pushed our campaign up pretty high. We could probably grind out 820 relatively soon, get a monster unlocked, and I guess move into hard mode campaign, which will be nice. But yeah, pretty good. Chapters, we can get this done probably the next time we play. Just bam, get me a monster, get this, get 5 more Scrummins, and that'll be great. And then we can move over here, get some more food, probably start thinking about taking Garuda at an 8-star relatively fast. This shouldn't be hard to get either. It looks like we're in a spot that we can definitely make some serious progress relatively quickly whenever we want to. I didn't mean to click on you. Go away. But I think we're going to leave it there for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget, smash that thumbs up button and show your support, and I will see you guys in the next one.